Many people wonder why narcissists choose you versus everybody else. And I'll tell you simply, it's your kindness. That's it. If you want to look in your life, right? You would it's like the backwards thing, right? Like because you would think your kindness would have people treat you good. But what it is that your kindness has you gravitate towards, helping people in need, right? And always wanting to intervene. And also, your kindness means that you don't present consequences. So you're always accepting. Like you understand people aren't perfect. And so you really grant people a lot of freedom to just be the way that they are. And you accept them the way that you are, just the way you want to be accepted as well. If you really look at your life and kind of audit your memories, what you'll see is you stand out in that regard. That other people in your work environments, family dynamics, they don't really take much interest in other people. They're just kind of indifferent. People come to work, they just want to, get a check. They don't really have a lot of creativity, ambition. They just go with the flow, right? They just kind of you look like they're just kind of pawns in a way, right? There you are though, looking at the whole environment, trying to figure out how you can improve it, trying to figure out how you can maximize your value. So you want to be more valuable to other people. And so you take a look and you start intervening, you start interfering, or you start getting invested in things. And when you notice that, you start to see that some people are kind of in their own way, and you start to kind of try to deal with that, help them understand, help them see. Because you care and you know they could do better. You see their potential, you see the good in them. And so you're always somebody that attempts to make life better for other people. You care. And caring equals narcissistic supply. And it also is something where you intervene. Your intervention, your success, the accountability of reciprocation in a transactional dynamic is going to cause issues for you. That they're going to find a way to devalue you, to make you not real. That you're a threat. That's all it really is. And you have things in you that they don't. You don't take accountability for it. You may not be ready to really acknowledge your potential. You're finding yourself in comfort zones. And you're not really gravitating towards the level of leadership and power that would be consistent with your skills, talents, and attributes. And because you're not doing that, you're always looking to other people. It's easier for you to see the potential in others than in yourself because you're still trying to overcome shit, because you live in this narcissistic reality. You keep getting devalued. You have a little bit of doubt that's always there. And so it's easier for you to see the good in other people and their potential and envision success by supporting them rather than really looking at what you're capable of, because that's emotionally uncomfortable. Because let's face it, we live in a world where most of us have been devalued, negated, put down, told we're crazy, had our ideas fall flat, and we're holding ourselves back. The truth of the matter is, many of us have suffered merely because we've allowed people to do things. We have permitted it, like you didn't seek revenge. Some of us didn't even want to defend ourselves. We understood these people are kind of messed up. When they reveal themselves to you, you know it's kind of ludicrous and crazy. And so you just wanted to move on. But being nice and kind essentially opened up the door for abuse. It opened up the door for exploitation. And these people take advantage of the fact that we just have some boundaries and kindness, that we want to be good people. We are good people. And so we don't seek revenge. We don't seek being defensive all the time. We get hurt. We get shocked because we're confused. We look at people that we loved and we're seeing what they're doing to us. And it's shocking to find this again and again. It's always heartbreaking. See, you're brokenhearted because not just of the way they're treating you, but because on some level you understand that they forfeited the opportunity of having you. That it's sad to be them. That for me, in many ways, having these people not know who I am and not really understanding that I would do anything for these people, that I was committed, that I was not somebody that would ever have quit on them. They had to get rid of me. They had to literally destroy me to get me to quit. And that's you too. You are so committed. You are so connected to what you're trying to be in life. You have so much character that you would hold out to the bitter end, that the only way to get you to stop loving people is to destroy you fully. Think about that for a second. Like, you're worried about your commitment. You're worried about your strength. Do you have any idea how strong you are? Do you have any idea that most people will never know what it's like to be somebody that can commit and love that hard, that can, in the face of all that darkness, still show up, still keep trying? And the only thing they can do is try to destroy you and sabotage you to get you to stop. Think about that. They need you to get away from them. They need to destroy your love. They need to deny you. They need to just punish you before you get it. And there you are, thinking you're weak. You think you're weak. I've never met a weak people pleaser, because people pleasers in this world have a path that is just unholy. That the things that have happened to you that nobody understands, I understand it all. I get it. And I'm really sorry that we all live in this world that's really this way, that we get into adulthood and it's like, holy shit, holy fuck. Like, you couldn't have imagined this, could you? Who would have thought? A whole life. A whole life dominated by betrayals and setbacks and failures that were caused and orchestrated by others, where you're just left picking up the pieces, wondering, what's wrong with me? How could this keep happening? And in a world where nobody hears your cries, nobody cares, and nobody really can understand or recognize what it's like to be you. And that's dark. And that's dark because some of us then want to turn to our family and say, look what happened. They don't care. They did it to you as well. Many of them participated in the smear campaigns, and there you are, just looking for just somebody to understand. But there's so many of us that understand. It's just in that state of darkness, we're not connecting with one another. We're not seeing that our experience isn't unique, that this is a universal path of being a people pleaser in this world. We're the sheep amongst the wolves. This game of good and evil, it's been waged since the beginning of spoken language. That those types of people have existed, our types have existed. And the question is, are you going to wake up? Are you going to see your light? Are you going to just become it? Are you going to be able to have discernment? Are you going to see, or are you going to let go? Are you going to surrender to darkness or surrender to light? Either way, you're surrendering. Either way, you're surrendering. And the voice of deception wants you to believe that the darkness is safe. Wants you to believe that the darkness is safe, that you are tricked into thinking that your comfort zone is hiding out in fear and being alone and isolation and not being able to express yourself. And that's the lie. That the other side is where it's easy. The other side, when you are the light, that light shines on the dark. They can't be with you. You have no idea how powerful you are. You're so powerful, this is what they have to do to you. This is what they have to do to you. They have to sabotage you. They have to betray you. They have to beguile you. They have to trick you. They have to take advantage. They have to smear you and all of that. Here we are. Here we are. So they can't really stop you. The only person that can stop you is you. And everything that you suffered is in your mind. We got to stop displacing the power and responsibility onto these people and recognize that at some point you're going to have to let go. You have to let go of that broken, not good enough. It's not real. It's not real. It's not who you are.